Ẹ kú dédé ìwòyí, orúkọ tèmi ni Yomi Shokoya Eko. Mo kàn fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa the young artist ní Nàìjíríà tó kú ní àìpẹ́ yìí. There's a lot of conflicting news stories about him, but the only thing tí mo kàn mọ̀ ni pé he shouldn't have died so young. There's a lot of problems associated with his death, and hopefully by the grace of God, the culprit will be brought forward and justice will be done. But the only thing tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé a lot of deaths ní Nàìjíríà tíyàn bá kú wọn kì í ṣe autopsy, especially tí young folks bá kú ó yẹ kó máa ṣe autopsy. And because of what is going around concerning the news of his death, ó yẹ kó ṣe autopsy fún. And a lot of times ẹ yẹ ká máa celebrate ara wa in life. Kò yẹ jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá kú ló yẹ ká máa celebrate wọn. Now his record is #1 on the chart, but it's no more here. Everybody knows his name now. When he was alive, there's a lot of intimidation, domination, oppression going around him because kò fẹ́ sign pẹ̀lú Naira Marley mọ́, and it brought a lot of injustice on his part towards him. A lot of intimidation. And what I can say about us in Nigeria ni pé a lot of times we are so evil, we are so wicked. We don't normally put other people's in our shoes, because wọ́n pa máa ń put àwọn èèyàn sí shoes wa ni a lè máa ní feelings, a lè máa show empathy fún wọn. Like a quote tó sọ pé you can't judge anybody unless you walk in their shoe for 1 mile. And life to me ní Nigeria, to me personally, àkàkún, because kò yẹ kó jẹ́ pé ìgbà tó bá kú la máa celebrate ẹ̀. A lot of news ló ń lọ nípa ikú ẹ̀, about the dad tó fẹ́ tètè sìn, tó sọ pé kó lọ sí lóru, which I don't know, nǹkan tá à ń kà ni. Then they didn't even give him a befitting burial. And some people are saying inú pósí tó tiẹ̀ fi sí, tó gbé sí ọrùn ẹ̀, ó ṣẹ́kù sínú pósí yẹn, kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. And the dad said kò yẹ kí èèyàn witness ikú ọmọ ẹ̀, which is right. But you can appoint other people to bury him, kó fún ní befitting burial. And seeing how he was buried at first, kó tó sọ pé kó lọ exhume body ẹ̀, kó lè ṣe autopsy fún, there's a lot of hush in it. Now he said before he died that tóun bá kú kó béèrè lọ́wọ́ Naira Marley, tóun bá kú ìyàwó òun, only God knows among those people tí wọ́n lọ́wọ́ sí ikú ẹ̀. Kì í ṣe pé wọ́n pa directly, his death came indirectly from somebody. And whatever we do in the darkness will surely come to light. To me personally, the government failed him too, and people fail him too. And he said something about his stepmother too, about the biological mom. A real mom, a real mother, tó bá fẹ́ fi ọkọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀, ó yẹ kó mú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ dání ni, because ojú olójú kò dàbí ojú ẹni. And stepmother, I don't know her personally. A lot of stepmothers in Nigeria, they won't treat you like their own children, which is natural. Some people will treat you equally. And we can see it in the story too about Cinderella, how the stepmom was treating her, favoring her own kids, which is natural. But kò yẹ kí èèyàn fi ìyà jẹ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, because èèyàn mọ ọmọ tó máa tọ́jú òun. Like this guy said, a cleric man in Ibadan, a guy married a lady with a child. Obìnrin pàpà tó wá bí ọmọ fún, but later in years, àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n mú wá láti wá fẹ́ máa yẹn ló tọ́jú ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ tí máa yẹn bí gangan wọn ò tọ́jú wọn. So torí pé a lè rí future wa, it's so sad pé ẹlòmíì wọn ò mọ bí gbẹ̀yìn àwọn ṣe máa rí. I don't know anything about the stepmom, but I've seen a lot of stepmoms tó yẹ pé they are so cruel to their stepchildren. And some mothers, they will adopt àwọn ọmọ ọkọ wọn náà, wọ́n á tọ́jú wọn bí ọmọ wọn. Èmi ò sọ fún anybody o pé kó tọ́jú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ju ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ, but tọ́jú ọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀, because ìgbà tó máa fẹ́, you knew that he has some kids. And gbà míì náà ọkùnrin náà máa ń fẹ́ obìnrin tó ti lọ́mọ rí, Ọlọ́run máa mú gbogbo wa. And Nigeria basically, ọkùnrin wọn kì í fẹ́ obìnrin tó lọ́mọ, but àwọn obìnrin wọn máa ń fẹ́ ọkùnrin tí wọ́n ti bí ọmọ rí. I don't know much about what happened in the family, but the only thing tẹ́mi kàn mọ̀ ni pé desperation pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn, because he wants to make it. Bóyá ọmọ tó ti rò pé kò lè pàgọ́ ni tó wá kọ́lé aláròrò or something, Yorùbá ń gbà mí ó máa ń sá pa mi lórí. He just wanted to be somebody. And he said in one of his music pé bàbá òun rán òun lọ sí polytechnic, but òun gbà tóun débẹ̀ nǹkan míì lòun ṣe. So it's just out of desperation. He wants to make it. But going to make it with a music producer, he didn't read behind the fine prints. Because another artist náà wá náà tó sọ pé gbàtọ́ ní kóun sá pé òun ní kó má bọ̀dà, òun kàn jùwé lò ní. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Anything tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe láyé yìí tó yẹ pé contract tó bá yé wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá àwọn tó yé kó bá wa kà. Because a lot of people ló ti sign ìgbésí ayé wọn dànù tí wọn ò gbérí mọ́. And pé mo fẹ́ fi music label ẹ sílẹ̀, kò yẹ kó jẹ́ do or die. Clause lè wà nínú ẹ̀ pé if you want to live, you're going to do some stuff. Ó yẹ kí yàn ka clause yẹn. Because if you under a label, tó ní àwọn máa gba 70%, ìwọ máa gba 30% of your royalties or your music, kò make sense sí yàn. At least wọ́n lè sọ pé àwọn máa gba 40 kí wọ́n gba 60. And for how many years ló máa fi gbà? Then tí máa fẹ́ sọ pé mi fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú yín mọ́, kí ni mo máa ṣe? Maybe monetary wise, or I have to be with you for so many years, maybe 2 years, 3 years, me more, because I'm not an artist. But nǹkan tí mo kàn mọ̀ ni pé whatever we do in darkness will eventually come to light. Bí dẹ̀ ṣe sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, government pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó fail àwọn youths wa. Because a lot of our youths are now leaving Nigeria. Slang mo japa. They want to go to green pastures. But wọn mọ nǹkan tó máa rí ní green pastures yẹn, wọn mọ nǹkan tó máa rí. Some people are trekking from Nigeria. They're going to Libya, they're going to Egypt. If a program continue, this girl was intentionally going to Italy for prostitution. Wọ́n dẹ̀ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣó mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ ṣe, ó lóun mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ ṣe. Then the madam tó mú wọn lọ, ó mú wọn lọ sọ́dọ̀ babaláwo. They were doing a lot of rituals. They got a chicken and was doing like this pé mi ní da madam yẹn. But looking at it, ṣé madam yẹn náà kò bímọ tiẹ̀? because ìfẹ́ owó ti jọba sí wa lọ́kàn jù tó jẹ́ pé olúkálùkù kàn ń ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ni. It's so sad because I accidentally came to know about Mohbad because mi gbórúkọ yẹn rí. I was just trying to look for music for my TikTok ni mo come across the name, and it saddens me to see that a young boy to aspire to become somebody just died like that, 27 years old, just a baby. He's dead, but ó yẹ kó fún ní befitting burial. Then ẹ jẹ́ ká máa celebrate ara wa while we are still here. When somebody is doing good, ẹ jẹ́ ká celebrate wọn. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká lo agbára wa lórí anybody because oníláárí kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ ọ̀la. Tẹ́pẹ́ lómi mọ ikú tó máa pa ni, á ṣe dáadáa. Dẹ́wọ̀n ní kówó sínú coffin wa tá bá kú. It's so sad. It saddens me. Gone, just to see him dead. But God knows the best. And àṣepamọ́ ló wà, kò sáṣègbè o. And whatever we sow, we shall reap it. A lè gbìn ẹ̀wà o, ká ká àlùbọ́sà lórí ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe dáadáa. Kì í ṣe nítorí òní, nítorí ọ̀la ni. À ń torí àwọn ọmọ tá máa fi sílẹ̀. Some people, owó is so more important to them than life. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Because tá bá kú lónìí, we won't be buried with money. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe dáadáa. Àwọn ẹbí tó fi sílẹ̀, Ọlọ́run á dá wọn sí. Orúkọ ẹ̀ kò ní parẹ́. But let us celebrate each other while we are still here. May his beautiful soul rest in perfect peace. And may God Almighty be with the family that he left behind. Gbogbo àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí justice kó ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa wọn. But ẹ má jẹ́ ká lo agbára lórí anybody o. Kò dáa. Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́ kà. Ọlọ́run ò dẹ̀ fàbòsí. Gbogbo àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó rí wọn mú. They will bring them to justice, and justice will be done. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. May his soul rest in perfect peace. It's just so sad that he just died like that. 27 years old, prime of his life. Well, God knows best. Peace out, ire o.